In case you've been living under a rock, you would know that MrBeast has been catching some serious heat lately. It all started when his former employee Chris Tyson was exposed for having inappropriate interactions with a minor, but within the last few weeks, Jimmy himself has been under a lot of fire. If you're like me, you were just casually scrolling through YouTube when this video by Dogpack404 popped into your feed. The video titled "I Worked for MrBeast, He's a Fraud" was made by a previously unknown YouTuber who goes by the name Dogpack404. In the video, there were some serious allegations made, a lot of which are backed by clear evidence and eyewitnesses. Faking videos. The first accusation made by Dogpack is that Jimmy, aka MrBeast, fakes his videos. Looking at it now, this really shouldn't be much of a surprise to anyone because faking YouTube videos has been going on since pretty much the birth of the platform. And when you have as many followers as MrBeast, it doesn't come as a surprise that he would feel the need to pull some strings behind the scenes, if you know what I mean. This wouldn't be as big of a deal if MrBeast hadn't claimed repeatedly that his videos weren't fake.
Also, if what we had to film was scripted, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah.
Dogpack goes on to show multiple examples of MrBeast obviously staging his videos. Here, for example, the random contestant Mac, who isn't actually a random contestant like MrBeast claims he is repeatedly looking back at the clock so he can finish at the last second to make the video more dramatic and suspenseful. Another example he shows is in the 7 days stranded at sea video where the MrBeast crew claims to have stayed in the shelter overnight, but in reality no one was in there, and they most likely stayed in a much more comfortable boat. It really does make a lot more sense knowing that these videos are fake, because why would a guy as busy as MrBeast spend 7 days buried alive when he could just have his team edit it to make it look real? Random subscribers. MrBeast repeatedly claims that his contestants are random subscribers and that if you subscribe you have a chance of actually being in his videos, but this is just completely false. Remember when I said how this guy Mac wasn't a random contestant? Yeah, it turns out it is extremely common for Jimmy to just use members of his own team as contestants for his videos.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to MrBeast and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees or just the employees themselves.
Not only does he not use random contestants like he says he does, but he also rigs his videos so that one team has an advantage. He goes on to show a thread of text messages that show that this video was rigged to help the girls win because it would have been a PR problem if the boys won. See, the real problem comes with the 3 or so out of every 100 contestants that actually is a random contestant that are taking time away from their jobs and families to compete in a challenge that they have 0% chance of winning in. One MrBeast contestant who has been really outspoken about her experience being in a MrBeast video is a YouTuber named Rosanna Pansino. She recently came out on Twitter discussing her experience being a part of the extreme $1 million hide and seek video. In her tweet, she basically says how she thought the whole video was going to be 100% authentic, but when she watched the video herself, she saw that she was edited out of the top 3 when in reality she had made it to the top 3. This is ultimately just some very sketchy and downright manipulative behavior from MrBeast, but this is only the beginning. Fake giveaways. Another point Dogpack makes in his video is how manipulative Jimmy can be with his giveaways. The specific example he provides was MrBeast's 40 million subscriber live stream where he was trying to get his audience to buy as much merch as possible. He would manipulate his viewers by saying, in 5 minutes one order is going to get $1,000, but then 7 minutes later he would say the same thing but something like, alright, in 30 seconds the next order is going to get X amount of money. It may not seem like a big deal, but I can guarantee you there were people watching the live stream with timers on their phones trying to time it perfectly so that they would win the money. As you can see here, a lot of fans were extremely disappointed when they just got the t-shirts and didn't get anything else.
Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Now, there's a lot more people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family.
Fake signatures. In the same live stream, a former MrBeast member named Tyler can be seen forging MrBeast's signature. This is honestly just really scummy. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's even been multiple YouTube videos unboxing these shirts with people getting the autograph thinking it's the real signature, but I guess we'll never really know now. As if MrBeast didn't already look scummy enough, Dogpack went on to make a part 2 video exposing Jimmy even further titled, I Worked for MrBeast, He's a Sociopath. This video features a former MrBeast contestant named Jake Weddle being asked questions by Dogpack in a sort of podcast format. Jake was asked to be in a MrBeast video titled, "I spent 100 days in solitary confinement." Jake described the experience as torture. He said there were lights on constantly so he wasn't able to sleep, and there were cameras on him 24/7. Now I get where MrBeast is coming from in the fact that he wants the videos to be as real as possible, but as we covered earlier, the videos are for the most part rigged anyway, so I don't know why turning off the lights even matters. Later in the video, Jake was brought to tears describing the pain he felt when he was pressured to run a marathon for a video.
And I'm running until 3 a.m. When I got off the treadmill, the blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe, just all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. I got off the treadmill, and then the people that came in to like ice my feet, make sure I was good. Then that's when I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out.
Covering for a sex offender. Possibly the biggest bomb drop from the part 2 video was that MrBeast has been working with a registered sex offender and has been trying to keep it a secret. In some MrBeast videos, there's a man wearing a mask. This is a man that they refer to as Delaware. Can you guess why? Because he's not allowed to go back to Delaware for the crimes that he committed there. This is a huge problem because, as we all know, MrBeast content is targeted heavily towards children. And on top of that, MrBeast constantly has children participating in his challenges. So to have this guy around knowing his criminal history is absolutely absurd. Now, what has the MrBeast team done in response to all of these allegations? Well, first they sent a cease and desist to Dogpack. On top of that, they have also been deleting thousands of comments. You will notice if you go to the latest MrBeast video and filter the comments by newest, you will see that there are pretty much no comments about the allegations. Overall, this entire situation is just extremely shady. I think YouTube has a huge problem on their hands because MrBeast is YouTube's golden boy, and for him to be under all this fire, oh boy, it's not good for them. Also, by the time this video is uploaded, there's probably been a lot more information that's come out, so just bear with me on that if I'm late to report this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this situation, and thank you for watching.